is happening. Ṣé ó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Simple as ABC.
So Bankole and Smith now was saying that, they chased them out of the courtroom, but we are citizens, we have the right. This is the public case. I don't know, okay, as a son, I guess one of the Bankole Smith there, one of them is a son, started using, power tussle. Do you know some sons are actually senior than magistrate?
Yes.
You understand? Yes. So like you magistrate, because you are now the one proceeding this case, you are trying to stop me son. When I was a son, you are still in your mother's room, so it's like a power tussle.
But in the end, I know that it will resolve itself.
Yeah. So but the thing that let me just be real. Let me be real and factual right now.
On our own side,
I have spoken the truth about it. And me, I speak to truth to power. I don't care about anyone. This is just the truth. Because all this thing that is going on, this is called shenanigans that is really going on.
Is it a petition that they did or a publication?
Publication.
Not a petition.
Not petition. A publication.
Petition. It's a publication that was done. Not a
magistrate is inexperienced. Why will they have to use this case as to get an experience? They need to get a better magistrate that is more experienced. You see what I'm saying? So that is what is really going on.
You shouldn't have gone that route. Whoever did it, you shouldn't have done it. Because of course, you know that we're doing that also. You are trying to affect our career. Do you know? It will affect our career. Though in Nigeria is who you know, it may not, but the fact that even if it doesn't, but for doing that, she will just feel you people are being vindictive, and so therefore she will do everything to make sure that Bankole and Smith, they don't. But Bankole and Smith will eventually win. I believe so.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is this.
They will win. What I mean win is that they will eventually be allowed to do whatever they want to do. But
I think when the needful is done, now let's be factual.
Okay, can you tell us, did Biodu, because when I spoke to her today, I didn't know that she will not be available to come
exactly. I also don't know what is going on. Anyway,
can you tell her, was she able to tell you? Because if I had known, I would have asked her to tell me. I would have relayed it to people here now. Did she tell you everything?
I have some. Okay, let me send you some documents here, Kudi.
Okay, please do.
Let me just send you.
Okay, hold on. Let me transfer the WhatsApp here. Sorry, hold on, please. Oh, sorry. Let me transfer it before you send it. If not, I won't see it.
So what I'm trying to say is that Bankole was like, they have the right to, which is true, it's the public case. They have the right to sit in the coroner inquest and all that stuff like that. So this battle of Bankole and Smith has no issue with Adoba's family. It has no big issue with Baba Mohbad.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism or negative feedback. I know, but understanding that these people, the aim is to talk down on the magistrate. Do you understand? And so she is right there on her seat. You are coming to meet her there again. She will fight back in her own way.
Definitely, she's actually fighting back.
That is her field. So you have talked down on her, used your own power, the media, to criticize her negatively. It may sound constructively, yeah, but assuming they do not need her. They do not need her to at least allow him be able to represent the public. Do you get it? It's okay. But now it's her court. She's the one presiding in that court. So they need her. So therefore, their negative feedback is of course going to annoy her, and that's what is causing the power tussle, if you get what I mean. So right now, yes, it's a constructive criticism. Yes, it is negative feedback. Yes, but to her, it is trying to affect her career, and of course, that's how they will take it.
Yes,
that's how she's taking it. I would like to be obstructing and
I would like to you those that did the publication. All right, maybe they did it out of love for justice for Mohbad, but it boomerang. You see that? You see that part? Because I won't lie to you. At that time, myself, I was thinking to the part of that line. I mean, to that part, because how is everything slow and all stuff like that. So, boomerang and all that, but the deed has been
Yeah,
done.
but if we all remember, and to be very sincere, except tí gbogbo wa bá fẹ́ parọ́, I have
Exactly.
never seen an inquest in my life taking this long.
Exactly.
And so I think that was what made people to go and do their findings about her, only
Exactly.
for them to
Boomerang
discover.
ni. Because I've thought of it too. What kind of nonsense is this? Boomerang ni. But the fact
So
is
only
that
for them to discover that she's inexperienced. Do you understand? This is actually the first inquest she's handling. So we learned. So I think some people now made it a point of duty to act. Then, to be sincere, they were doing this case. It was a sitting every month, every 2 months.
every 5 months we will also have a
So,
break again
I think
from
it was
November
dragging too long, and of
March.
course, that also gave them that, feeling like for them to give her a negative feedback. It wasn't more of a constructive criticism. It was more of a negative feedback. And if you notice, it's the reason why she's now saying that every 2 weeks that she wants this case, she wants the fact finding faster, is because, remember, aside the rally, of course, the negative feedback, knowing fully well that the international world they are watching, is very important, that she feels that every eyes is on you, because of you, all roads leading to your courts every time. Why not do something and let this thing go to the
I think those that did the
so
publication
it's good,
the
but the only problem is they should have done it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say what I want to say, but they shouldn't have put Bankole or anything that will lead to Bankole's name showing there, or anything like that.
they should have said the public, not
They
from
would have
that
just said the
foundation.
public, but because
Yes.
they too want to say they are the ones doing it, they are
Yeah,
saying they
ó wá
get it
boomerang
all
lé
wrong.
wọn lórí. So àtó wá
So it's
boomerang,
now
they
falling
not
back
want to
on
mention
them.
their
They should
name.
have just done it and talked from the public, as in, and it is true. If you ask me, I don't know what they wrote to, but like what I have said now, it is negative feedback regarding the inquest. The nurse, the foremost set of people that are meant to have been brought to the courts, they are yet to be cross-examined. Number one, Feyishara. They are yet to be cross-examined. Before they could try and manage to bring likes of spending. You remember, since last year, they couldn't until this year. So if they ask me, I will give her.
You got a document here, Kudi?
Yes, so I will give her negative feedback equally.
Let's give you a
But
break,
I will
Kudi.
do it and say public. That's the, instead of saying from so foundation or something. So nǹkan tó fà á nìyẹn.
Yeah, let's give you some time, a break for you to vent those documents that I sent to you, so you understand what is in there.
Okay.
So back then, I think as at now, Bankole and Smith, they've known where the fault actually came from. It's been over 6 months that they've stopped them from coming to the coroner inquest back then, and I was expecting that, okay, what's going to stop you if you know that the error comes from your camp or from your supporters, and know that it's not going to cost you to put a disclaimer. Put a disclaimer and abstain away from those that did this thing, that wrote on your behalf. Okay, I asked Ada publicly, because I went to KH Radio and I said that were you aware of this publication that they wrote, that they wrote on behalf of your foundation? If you are aware of it, what have you done? And if you're not aware of it, and then you later heard that some people did this on behalf of your foundation, what are the steps that you took to make sure that you do the needful? Have you done a disclaimer? Till date, they have not done any disclaimer. So how would you, the magistrate is still angry over the publication that was written against her. All right, you do not put disclaimer out there to say that we do not know anything about this publication. No. All right. So now, instead of you to apologize and then move on and settle whatever you have with the magistrate so that we can have, you now, about that inquest, Joe. Now, this is what now got the public. Now, you are saying that you are representing the public. You are representing 1/10 of the public. Because I am also a public, Kudi. You are a public. You can't hold me down because of your selfish gain. Because you are holding the whole entire nation down because of your own personal interests. That is how it's looking like now. All right. So, and that is why the public is not getting angry at Ada for stopping or pausing the inquest because of this.
Okay.
Then you should have done the needful, put a disclaimer on the publication, write another application generally to the public, and publish it out. Maybe Ada Foundation will be the one to do that, and tender an apology to the magistrate, and then a disclaimer, and also apologize to Aloba, because you are the one. Aloba family is they are also hungry for you and to the public. You owe us an apology, and that's just the truth. People are not smiling. We could not sleep for almost 1 year all over this case, and then we have the chance to do this to cross-examine Wunmi and others. The day that we're supposed to do that, you said you went to the High Court, and then they asked us to pause the whole thing till the further notice. And you think the public is going to be smiling at you guys? And someone came up there saying that Kokoro inquest not permitted in my pouch.
Okay, can I just read something to you people? So see. So you see, this thing. So in the High Court of Lagos State, I will just read it because it's self-explanatory, but I would want to read it for you people so you understand who is the respondent and who is the applicant. Do you understand? You'll be able to understand it. When you understand it, then you will understand the reason for this delay and the reason for the joinder, as in the what happened, when it happened, and where we are. Are you getting it? So
tap on your screen, Kudi. Tap on your screen. Tap on your screen. Tap on your screen.
Okay. Sorry, Abashon, let me just quickly read it for them. In the High Court of Lagos State, in the Ikorodu Judicial Division, holding at Ikorodu, before Honorable Justice A.F. Fokanu, Pokanu, sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name, Pokanu, sitting at court number 2 Ikorodu today, Thursday, the 26th day of September 2024. Remember, it was the day they went before they adjourned it. Okay, so between the Incorporated Trustees of Ada Wazobia Charity Foundation, she is the applicant, and the respondent, the state is the respondent. Okay. So when you are the applicant and who is the respondent, I hope you people understand that the Honorable Coroner T.A. Shotobi, sitting at Ikorodu at the coroner inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba in the matter of an application for judicial review for an order of certiorari. In the matter of coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, enrollment ruling upon the motion ex parte. You know, ex parte, you people know it. They do it even for cases whereby you quickly sit. It was done, let me tell you, it was done for false father towards VDM, ex parte, dated 25th September 2024, coming up before this honorable court today, Thursday, the 26th day of September 2024, at High Court number 2, General Division, Civil Division, Ikorodu. The applicant is seeking for the following reliefs. Did you hear? Who are the applicants? Ada Universe. Ada Universe. Okay? Listen, towards the state. Okay? Now, 1, an order granting leave to the applicant to apply for an order of certiorari to remove into this honorary court for the purpose of quashing the ruling delivered in suit number by the honorable Shotobi sitting at Ikorodu in the coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, on the 26th day of June 2020, dismissing the applicant's motion for joinder dated the 23rd of May 2024. If we all remember, there was a time Bankole and Smith was dismissed by Shotobi, who happens to be the magistrate. Do you people all remember that day? They said he was dismissed and they said they disgraced him. So now this is what he's saying here, because he wanted the applicant's motion for joinder. He wanted to join with Baba Mohbad's lawyer so that, regarding what he said, they said an order of stay. Now listen, number 2, an order of stay of proceedings in the coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa, presided over by the Honorable Coroner T. Shotobi, sitting at Ikorodu in suit number, pending this determination of the judicial review suit about the joinder. Are you getting it? Number 3, and for such further orders as this honorable court may deem fit to make in the circumstances. This was from the High Court. Are you getting it? High Court. Now, and upon hearing Professor Imam Smith's son with Kayode Bankole counsel to the applicant move with his motion ex parte, it is hereby ordered as prayed. Leave is granted to the applicants to apply for an order of centenary to remove into this honorable court for the purpose of quashing the ruling delivered in suit blah blah blah. Huh? Who spoke? Okay, let me continue. Delivered by the second respondent sitting at Ikorodu in the coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, on the 26th day of June 2024, dismissing the applicant's motion for joinder dated so they squashed it. That was what happened. That was what caused the stay of proceedings. Are you getting it? Are you people understanding this thing? Bimoshenkai. Number 2, in line with Order 44, those ones I think, of the High Court of Lagos State Civil Procedure Rules, the leave hereby granted shall operate as a stay of proceedings in the coroner inquest of the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, presided over all the Honorable TA. So that was what happened. That's why they gave her the stay of proceeding from the High Court. This came from the High Court. I saw order issued at Ikorodu under the hand and sealed. Oh no, that's a stamp. Sorry. So this was from the High Court. This was what they asked that the judge was asking. The magistrate was asking San, and San said he got it. The stay of proceedings. So the order came from High Court. So this is and the reason is that a joinder, but the magistrate did not allow it. So therefore, the Woba Kifun magistrate, the magistrate not. So true is tussle of their power tussle. So it's Adayinre versus the magistrate. The state is not the magistrate versus the state. It's not the magistrate. The court is the state. Yeah. At that universe, the representative or at that universe is what's this man's name? Smith. The Smith is the son. Bankole is ESQ. Yeah, yes, also, yes, son. Yeah. You understand? So it's at that universe and the state. The court is the state. I've read the problem. So what is the problem? The problem now is that they have now granted a stay of proceeding. The High Court quashed that Bankole and Smith to their granted. They haven't granted their joinder, but more or less that the magistrate squash their joint of joinder, their joinder, quashed it, but the High Court then overruled it. So they are back together now. So they need to sort it out. If they don't sort it out, they can't continue the case. They have to sort it out. So the High Court actually overruled it. Justice will come turn to personal sadly. Now, bloggers will be fighting their own. Then, like Basharu will say, Omalatas will be fighting their own. So it is not now the lawyers that are having issue. It is now the magistrates against. Okay, let me not say against. It's now the magistrates and Bankole and Smith. Do you understand? But Bankole and Smith now, it is the people sponsoring them at that universe then. It is said that they are the one that did a paid publication against the magistrate, which of course she took personal. Some people are giving excuses that it is constructive criticism, while some are saying it is negative feedback, which is normal. Such things is not a crime, you understand? But she's using her own position now to now fight Bankole and Smith. Don't chase Bankole. He was told not, I can't have a joinder with them, but now the High Court don't overrule am. So that's why they put a stay of proceedings to her court. Yes, Lagos State versus, it's not the magistrate. It's the state versus, it's the state. It's not the magistrate, though it is the magistrate. The court is the state too. Do you know that it is the state that pays the magistrate, they pay the judges, you understand? Only that they are an independent body. If you did you hear of legislative, judiciary, executive, you understand? They all work together, but they are independent. They make the bodies of government. Do you understand? So this is the judiciary. It is still state. Legislative is state. Executive is state. But they all have different. They all have their jurisdiction, and the judiciary have their jurisdiction. The legislative have their jurisdiction. The executive have their jurisdiction. They all pay different 4 arms of government. You understand? They said 4 arms. I'll be 3 arms of government. Is it 4 arms of government? 3 arms. So now, judiciary now is the state, but they do not work together. They are independent body. So I hope it's self-explanatory. I hope I made it clear there. So that's what it is now. But she is the one there. She's the one there now. So she's giving them, you now go take. And of course, who is suffering it? They say when 2 elephants fight on the grass, it's the grass that suffers it. The 2 elephants, they are wasting our own
Lagos
time.
State versus Bankole and Smith. Who employed the magistrate? It's not the Lagos State. They ask her to come and do the
yes, it's the state that pays
the states.
Yeah, it's the state that pays the judges, the magistrates, and all those. There is the state that pays them. They pay them. They are the ones.
Thank you, Kenny. That is exactly. I'm gonna pay every state the state, but no, magistrate is the person going to touch any and magistrate. So she's representing. She's sitting in the capacity of that state. Representing the Lagos State.
Yes, you are correct, Kemi. Exactly. The magistrate is an employee of the state, and she's acting in the capacity. Exactly. That's the right. You are correct. Very correct. So that is what is happening now. So it's the applicant is at that I don't know why I call her at that Jesus, at that universe, who are of course the ones paying Bankole and Smith. Are you getting it? versus the state. They are the respondents. They are the respondents. It's going to settle. It's them saying we have a right as the public to have a representative who will have a joinder with Baba Mohbad's. So for some reason, it is not Baba Mohbad's people now that are causing any yawa. It is the state, it's the magistrate, and it's here. It's not Baba Mohbad's lawyer that is causing any problem now. It is the state, the magistrates. Now they get beef against Adadem, and of course, which is going to affect. It was one. If you people remember, there was a court case which they mentioned the date in June, where they told Bankole that he cannot represent nobody here. You remember that people said it, and they were laughing at the people that employed the service of Bankole, that they chased him away. So we know what gain momentum, what fẹjọ́ sùn àwọn àgbà. So High Court back overtook stay of proceedings, and that's very, that's like is showing her I've been in this business for a long time. Funny, but that's what is happening. Although they then had a sitting today, although I learned that Bankole wasn't there, but after this person would have been in a better position to explain to her, but sadly she was on the phone with me. She called me but I was busy. I wouldn't have been able to come out in the afternoon. So you will try to reach her now. And I left her with Bossman. So I don't know. And then she was the one that made me come out today, because I wanted her to come and give us a thorough feedback, on what happened today, and she can then, as an expert in all these things, she's in the IT world, but she behaves like a lawyer, and she talks like one. So she would be in a better position to tell us and advise us on hope, and how we can hope on, and all is well. Mohbad is in control. Mohbad, you wanted to write, all is well. Yeah. All right, my sweetheart. So
when two elephants are fighting,
I hope she's fine. She should be fine. We were on the phone for over 2 hours or so. And Mohbad and Bossman, we were together on the phone for hours after she left the court. So I don't know where, that time I was doing my stuff on the road. I couldn't come for a chat. Yeah. She should be fine.
Maybe she's busy.
But her phone is even switched off. I've called her directly. Normally, if I don't get her like that on WhatsApp, if I do direct, I should be able to get her. But unfortunately, even that is speaking English.
Customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you. The mobile customer you are calling is not accessible at the moment.
That's the problem. I don't know what happened. I can't say this is what happened, to be sincere. Mistake, and I wasn't where I was. That's
the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try.
I believe she's fine.
Thank you.
I believe she's fine. Sometimes it could be that she's on the road. It could be that because Ikorodu to Lekki is very far. It's very far. You understand? So maybe our battery is gone flat, or I can't really say what it is. And I took note of it when she said, what time are you going to come out? So I probably, maybe she didn't want to tell me, you can't come back, come soon or so. Maybe because maybe her phone is flat. Because I left her with Bashorun. I left her with Bashorun. Maybe if I had come out earlier, but I wasn't in the house. She would have come out that afternoon to explain to us. I just wanted her to use her own, to say to us and give us feedback. And don't worry, I think if there's anything and the error I made, the mistake I made was I did not ask her. I just felt she should use her mouth to tell us. You know, I didn't ask her. Oh yeah, what happened? What is that? I didn't ask her. We were talking about justice for Mohbad, but another thing altogether, you know. And we were on the phone together for hours. I was even using the paper, and I said, okay, you people should let me just continue with my groceries and what I was doing. I left she and Bossman together. So sad. I'm sad. I have to go. I didn't plan anything.
Anyway, still about justice for Mohbad, Kudi.
Okay.
So according to Nkota and Sono ni Nkota Kajade, you know, the what you just read now, it's just exactly, it's self-explanatory, you know.
Yeah, it's straightforward. At least you people now know who versus who is the applicant, who is the respondent, which many of us didn't even understand before. You know, nobody was telling us. We have been saying, why can't Baba Mohbad work with, you understand? And I remember that somebody that spoke to Baba Mohbad said he doesn't mind though. He doesn't mind if Bankole and Smith works with him. I'll be Bossman. So I think now we know is Bankole and Smith versus, Badal Invest versus the state. Meaning they are the applicants, the state is the respondent. You understand? So we now understand the problem now. You get me? And I think at their universe, meaning Bankole and Smith, they are pressing it that Dunuri, they must be involved. They want a joinder with Baba Mohbad's representative. You get me? So at least we now understand it. We were lost before. You know that we have been saying, why are they not agreeing? They are the ones delaying. At least now we know. True is power tussle. It's power tussle. And them.
Power tussle.
Yeah, power tussle. That's what is happening.
Baba Mohbad, Aloba's family, they are the grass that is suffering.
Exactly. The Aloba family that is suffering.
And the public.
We now. Do you get it? That are suffering, the two people. Agbára ni wọ́n fi ń hàn ìkàgbága. You want Yoruba people say ìgbàgàgbà, ìkàgbága. You know, they are showing themselves that you Smith is saying I'm a son. You were saying, I think that's just what is happening. And that lady too, the magistrate is saying, you people want to scatter my own career because when I go back, this is my court. I'm the one presiding over cases here. Do you get it?
Exactly.
So that's what is happening. So God will calm them. They should go tender mercy.
To me, I think this case is actually simple, like I said, and I'm very, very sure that the legal team of Baba Mohbad they are just being very careful not to take side in this case. Understand? Because I know that Sanshitu is a friend of Bankole and Smith. All right. And it's not going to look nice in the face of the magistrate that I want to move very discipline. You were into a long. So Sanshitu just kept quiet and let Bankole and Smith undo their own.
Okay. And you see that their quietness is what was making us think that, like me, think that maybe they don't want to work with them. So it was just an assumption. But now, upon reading this and upon, you understand, you are ready to understand what is happening clearly now.
In fact, when they gave them the stay of proceedings, is it? Give me that stuff again. Go again.
Stay of proceedings.
Yeah. The magistrate have not even seen
it. Cooking today. I won't hesitate to come on. So thanks so much. Yes, it's nice.
Who's bringing people up here? So it was Bankole and Smith that sent a copy to Sanshitu that come. The coroner inquest that they are going today is likely that it's not going to hold. Though. You understand? Even the magistrate was not even aware at first, but Shitu has already gotten a copy of that and stay of proceeding. All right, through Bankole and Smith. All right, so Bankole and Smith was already getting a little bit of idea of what's going to happen that very day. All right. So I guess when the magistrate now started the whole thing. I get it. She received a call or something happened. That was when she now got to know that, or the one stay of proceeding, pay this court, whatever.
Hey, mommy Dawn. Sorry, Basma. You people remember Dawn's mom. This is Dawn, mommy Dawn. Love you, big mommy. Dawn sends his greeting. Thank you, my son. Dawn. You people remember Dawn's mom. She's a good woman. She's a virtuous woman. Remember that our son that was in Ikotekpede side, all those cross river, Port Harcourt, that in that year, one woman like that, one woman, one mopo, one man, one mopo, you know that woman, Mama Dawn. That the child, they did terrible things to that child in this man's school. Jehovah Witness, that man. What's that man? People should remind me of that pastor, that general overseer. People should remember Kumuyi. The school, they are very expensive school. They enrolled our son Don there. One of the greatest testimony that I have seen in this my eyes. So if you see the day, this woman, she made me fall in love with motherhood. This woman, my motherhood. Hey, motherhood past motherhood. These are the kind of mothers that Mama Mohbad should go and sit down with and ask her, how do you have passion for a child like this? If not for that, how this woman felt about her child that was maltreated, what did they do to that child? The child was at the point of crying. This woman went to carry her child, immediately ran to the hospital. Nigerians were watching. She put everything on live. Iya Mohbad is supposed to go and train under this woman. If there's something like apprenticeship, motherhood, many mothers should go to Mama Dawn. If you see what that child turned out to be, as in the day we saw the child, the first day, the child don't become Aaron like this. We never, when she showed us the picture of the child she dropped in school, and the child she went to pick.
This is the woman.
This is the woman.
That thing was trending on Facebook.
Yeah, she trended. Seriously, that is her there. We've been sisters from that time till now. When I saw it, I said, if a mother can stand like this, then how won't we mothers support her? And from this woman, I saw what they call when you intervene swiftly and soon.
Sorry for interrupting. What happened? Is it like after she dropped the child, it's like the seniors, they were the one taking all the provisions of that boy?
They were now maltreating the boy, bullying the boy.
Exactly, yeah.
They were doing all kinds of things, punishing him. He won't even sleep. They would do the child now turned to if you see that child, ó ti lọ tán, Ọlọ́run ló rà padà. And if the mother did not stand in their neck that time to say, I want my child, I want to take him, and went to school, took the child to the hospital. I won't lie to you. What we are saying is, by now, it's not a joke. We will be saying, and you know what happened most that pained everyone? Not taking accountability, responsibility. Yeah.